Nowadays, what would make you nervous? Is it gonna be the Wi-Fi is not strong enough? Or your phone runs out of power? Or your website is keep loading and loading, it just cannot open? Whatever. It shows that cell phones are getting more and more important and it is the most commonly used tool. According to Statista, there are 4.93 billion phone users till 2018. There isn't a very specific number for students phone users, but we can imagine how large the number is. Besides, at the meanwhile, more health problems come out of it. It damages everyone, not only students, such as by vision loss or cervical spondylosis. But I believe the most critical issue to students is using cell phones is a sort of distraction to them from focusing on class material. And therefore, I believe that students should not use cell phones during class time, and more critically, they should be banned for using their cell phones. As I was saying that cell phone is a sort of distraction during class time. Then what would student do if he doesn't want to listen to the instructor? So suppose that he has a textbook with him and his cell phone. Which one will he choose? If he chooses the textbook, he is actually choosing to listen to the class. But sometimes that depends on how well that he can control himself. Because with his cell phone, he can do a lot of stuff, such as checking his social media, to chatting with her friend, to watching a comedy, or to even take a selfie. Well, what if he's banned for using cell phones in the class? Right now, he doesn't have an option. He has to listen to the class, even though he doesn't want to, but he doesn't have a choice. So, that's a good thing to him. And besides, cell phone is not only a distraction to the person who's using cell phone, but also it is a distraction to the other people around him. Here is an example. According to Chemistry World, short wavelength blue light produced by low-intensity displays such as smartphones and televisions has been identified as being damaging to human eye cells by a group of Korean researchers. This means that not only students but also everyone should not be using cell phone for too much time. Because we can imagine that students are also using a lot of time on cell phones, like doing a lot of entertainment such as watching movie or playing games on cell phones when they're at home. So if they still watching on their phones during the class time, it's an addition damage to themselves. The other issue would be cervical spondylosis. Here is an interesting term called text neck. This is how Stephen Shoshani explains about it. Text neck is the term used to describe the neck pain and damage sustained from looking down at your cell phone, tablet, or other wireless devices too frequently and for too long. And it seems to be very common nowadays. Stephen is a doctor and a lot of his patients came to him complaining about their neck pain. This is very severe circumstance for teenagers since they spend a lot more time on looking down on their cell phones than old people do. However, a smartphone as a product with highly advanced technology would be regarded as a study tool. People who agree to this would say students should have free access to their mobile devices. Cell phone can be a study tool, and it is absolutely capable to become a study tool. But however, it is helpful for class only if students and instructors could manage it very well. Besides, only students who completely focus on the courses will use phone wisely, such as looking up materials in order to fill up the gaps between information. Otherwise, cell phones are more of a thing that has a lot of disadvantage to students during class time. In a word, students should be banned for using their cell phones during class time. This is mainly because it would be a big distraction to the class, including the user, people around, and even the professor. To those students in the class, there are more benefits for them if they choose not to spend time on play their cell phones, instead listening to the class. Don't let cell phones destroy a student's life.